My story has been told so many times. In dance, in music, in words, in pictures. I almost believe it. I am Ariadne.
Welcome. Welcome to the Pleasure Project.
A second night with a new lover.
Tonight we'll explore a theme which has interested philosophy for as long as there have been philosophers. I'll get through the sum total of human knowledge on the subject as quickly as possible, and then we'll see what we can add.
Free will, the possibility of defiance or obedience, the decision to accept fate or act, even to sit still, or wiggle your finger. There. Right there. The structures that are memory, the processes that are pleasure, these I can show you. Your taste, your desires, your possible pleasures. All of these are formed on the go. They're but sated thousands of times. We have known what it is to rule, to enjoy power, play with the lives of men and women without fear of consequences. If you're tired of it, you desire nothing. Nothing pleases you.
Nothing.
I am Ariadne. Ariadne, princess of Crete. Ariadne, princess born to Minos and pacify. Ariadne, lost. Ariadne, rescuer. Ariadne, lover to Theseus. Ariadne, lost. Ariadne, mortal lover, immortal wife. To Dionysus. Still, somewhere.
Activation of the ventral medial prefrontal cortex, which makes it seem that our world is coherent and comprehensible, is vital. We have to be able not only to experience pleasure in the absence of unpleasant emotions, but recognize it and tell ourselves about it, making it fit into our picture of how my life is.
We are thirsty. We drink. We feel good. So how does it work? The ventral tegmental area receives from various parts of the body information that tells it how well the body's needs or desires are being met, and releases neurotransmitters to spread the good news. Foremost among these is dopamine. When the nucleus accumbens receives this, it activates motor functions, a physical response, while the prefrontal cortex focuses our attention on the pleasure-giving behavior. Less than 0.3% of neurons in the brain produce dopamine. Too little leads to the motor discoordination seen in the trembling of Parkinson's disease. Not too much leads to schizophrenia. The amounts produced by a pleasure don't have these effects, but they do control how we remember a situation. This is why a particular song can be associated with your lover and give pleasure even in his absence.
This is me. All that I am, all I remember of myself.
No kiss has the weightless innocence of our first. No kiss is anticipated like that first. No lips can ever be discovered as purely as those first. No tongue encountered with such wet surprise.
It took only that look. His face. Unafraid. Calm. Sure. His lips. His eyes. His hair. His silence. I wanted them all, wanted them for myself.
I don't think it matters anymore. I want you to see what is in front of you. What is actually actually in front of you, right here and now. So when we started working on, well, when we started thinking about Ariadne, we really saw her as a symbol of being purely, childishly and genuinely in love. She still is all that, but our perception of her has changed. I think she's become a little bit more cynical these days, focused on various things that surround her and that affect us, trying to play this out for you.
A string vibrates at 440 hertz, and a wave travels through the air at the same frequency, triggering an impulse in the ear which causes a particular part of the brain to fire neurons at precisely 440 hertz. The music leaps inside us.
Our insatiable need to understand, to explain, to know.
I crept down, untied the rough knot that he had made, held the end in my hand. Pieces. My future. Inside, invisible, unseen. In my hand, his salvation, his way home. My escape. Hope. Love. Fear. I strained to hear a breath of the clash of swords, the cries of the Minotaur. Of a man. One man. With hope. With love. We ran.
Fail. Fail again. Fail hard.
Of course I'm disappointed. How can that have been my moment? The best thing in my life, the most distilled essence of pleasure, was in waiting for a man who left me. As soon as your lips meet, it's gone forever. Hope all you like. Love all you like. Fear. The knowledge of what might not be conquers all.